quick. Y'all was standing all the way. I was scared to school. All my P's are cute. On them chicks, call me Jigs. We in concrete. What you mean?
Right. Still work depth on your drop. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Good. There you go. Sprint. Good. Good. That's it, Colby.
Long ways to go. You know, we got a lot of young guys. We had a team barbecue last night, and I told the seniors to eat first, and they went, and then told the juniors to go, and it went like that. There's just not very many juniors and seniors. We got a lot of sophomores and freshmen. The good thing is there's a lot of talent in those groups, and but we got a lot of coaching. We got a long ways to go to get those guys caught up to where we were last year.
How do you think the new offense is coming along in terms of how the players are grasping it?
Well, I thought they looked better today than maybe any practice in spring ball, so it looks like we picked up at least where we left off. And I think the quarterbacks are way further ahead than what they were practice 15 in spring. So it looks like they've done a good job developing this summer. You know, time will tell on exactly where we're at with this.
Do you feel like you're seeing like any separation at this point between any of your quarterbacks?
Nope. And I wouldn't even be willing to comment on that probably for at least another week or two, because I want to see those guys compete, and I want to see them when they have a good day, and I want to see when they have a bad day, and I want to see how they respond to both of them. And the only way that happens is to continue to grind them through the next 9-10 practices.
You had some guys out here today that hadn't camped with you yet, you know, new freshmen, transfers, lots of positions. Is there anyone that stood out to you that maybe showed up
well, you know,
ready to go?
There were a lot of guys that I think have a chance to continue to help us. Devin Cooley did some things on offense today, the wide receiver. I liked some of the young corners today. You know, Jay Constantine stepped in and did some good things at quarterback. Bottom line, there's a lot of good young players. To single out just one or two is probably not fair, but there was a lot of good efforts out there by some of the young guys.
How do you measure progress at this point in the season for some of the guys that are like a little bit lower on the depth chart, maybe 2s and 3s?
Well, just that. I always tell our players, I don't care where you start, only care where you get to. And so I just want to see them get a little better each day. If they continue to do that over the next 30 days, we're going to be fine going into game one.
Does it get a bit challenging at times, like watching like maybe someone like your second or third string perform well against, you know, the defense's 2s and 3s? Like, does it become hard to scout in that way?
Yeah, I mean, in a way it does, but those guys have to take advantage of the reps on where they're at. So if you're a 3 right now and you're doing good with the 3s, then maybe tomorrow we won't be up with the 2s. And then if you're doing well there, then we give you some reps with the 1s to see how you're handling. And, you know, sometimes the guys around you can mask really how well you're playing, and when you get to play with the 1s, you end up playing even better. So we try to do a good job mixing, mingling guys in with the different groups just to make sure we see how they're performing with all of them.